father's garage that we first set up the fire company. He did that because we had a 4-bay garage and it was a place to keep the initial equipment. They had a tanker so that they could put out fires, and they had very simple equipment. They had a few coats, but not too much of anything. It was very, very rudimentary back then when they started.
The first few years, a lot of our fires were brush fires or, field fires. We had the old Indian tanks and these brooms. We used to go around the fields and put the fires out.
Years ago, we were predominantly a fire company that did not have fire hydrants in our primary response area. And that's why we have a tanker truck, because we used to use it a lot to get the water to the fire scene.
We had a phone, a special phone in the house, and that phone would ring. The dispatcher would have given us a call, and she would tell me where the fire was, the location, the nature of the fire. And I had an actual button high up on the wall that I would ring the siren. I would run a few rounds of the siren. And then I would go out into the garage where we had a blackboard and some chalk, and I would write those notes on the blackboard there, saying where the fire was, the nature of the fire, and any information that I could deliver. And then the people would come in, the guys would come in, and I would open the garage doors, and they would start, they would take the fire equipment out, and they'd go off. And if we didn't have enough men, I might go back in and ring the set again, so that we would call more people.
We had our meetings at the private home, Johnny Lydell's home. During winter, we rigged up a 50-gallon tank with an oil-fired burner to keep us warm.
They decided to put a furnace in the garage, and the first one they put in there blew up, I remember. It was a riot.
It didn't work out too good, so we moved at Elmer Vamos's house on Woods Road, and we had our meetings in the cellar. After a few meetings, we decided we should look for some land and build a firehouse.
You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much love drives a man insane. You broke my will, oh what a thrill. Goodness, your wreckage is quitting balls of fire. I let the love all I thought it was funny. You came along and you moved now, honey. I changed my mind, but it's fine. Goodness gracious, quitting balls of fire. You kiss me, baby. Ooh, it feels good. Hold me, baby. Girl, just let me love you like a lover should. You're fine, so kind. I'm gonna tell this world that you're mine. I took my nails and I twiddle my thumb. I'm real nervous, but it sure is fun. Come on, baby, you drive me crazy. The goodness gracious, whipping balls of fire. Sure, you're fine, so kind. I got to tell this world that you're mine. I treat my nails and I twiddle my thumb. I'm real nervous 'cause the show is fun. Come on, baby, drive me crazy. Goodness gracious, quick balls of fire.
And as time went on, we start improving, and we made out okay. We made enough money to keep the fire company going, and finally we had the home built, and from then on, kept going.
Now, when I came to this fire company, we had a brush truck and an old pumper, and that was it. Starting, I guess it was around 1979, 1980, we became a fire district, and that was the beginning of the purchase of newer equipment.
I moved out here to come to the country, and when I did, I had a farm in back of me, and this building wasn't existing. It was just the old firehouse at the time, and had just started building this building in 1975. It changed because all the new houses we had, but plus the industry we got. And I think at that time the population was around maybe 6,000, 7,000 people, and I think today it's over 38, 39,000.
Well, it's grown dramatically, and it's gotten more complex. More schools, more congested roadways, and the usual growing pains that a town deals with.
I've lived in Hillsborough 32 years. I've been a fireman here 20. Hillsborough, when I moved here, there was one traffic light in the center of 206. Now there's probably 20 between here and the border.
When I first joined the fire company, the fundraising was done mainly by the Ladies Auxiliary. And they would have pancake breakfasts, fish dinners, fish and chips. They would also run craft shows. Over the years, the women kind of let that aspect of their support for the fire company go, and we took on a lot of the fundraising ourselves. We tried to follow in their footsteps with the fish and chips dinner, but that didn't quite pan out. Matter of fact, we lost quite a bit of people. They just felt that it wasn't as good as it used to be.